Welcome back, everyone. Now, this little video here, I hope you'll find exciting. These are playing cards. And in a previous video this week, I talked about a very small fortune-telling deck that you could create and enjoy. Now, here's something totally different. They're not your typical playing cards, to me anyway. The one on the left here, Anne Stokes, that has some really fascinating images in it, as well as the Alchemy 1977 England. So let's just take the boxes away. I believe they're both copyright 2012. And this one has a little cover card that comes with it. Make a nice bookmark or put on your altar. And it does have actually 3 jokers. So there is joker number 1. They're calling that an extra card. I would call it a joker. There is the second one. And the third one. A little bit of steampunk look there. And then on the Anne Stokes, we have 2 jokers. And so you've got your red and your black. All right, so we'll put those aside for a minute. Straighten these guys up. I hope they don't slip around too much for us. They have a really fabulous finish on it. You can really feel the linen texture when you hold these cards. And I thought it might be fun to compare the 2 of them. So that's the Anne Stokes one there. And I can't get it all in the screen, but there's the Alchemy one. So let's walk through the cards. Definitely the Anne Stokes has that drama, the vampire-ish theme running through it. Really fabulous. And if I zoom in, you can see the eyes there and some of the stuff around the mouth. So let's take those away. And there's our 2s. So we're working on the diamond suite. So you got the vampire bat on the left and the skull on the right. I like that. 3 of coins. And this one here with the werewolf. A little bit slippery, but feel really good in the hands. Your 4 of coins. The 5. Each one brings its own sense of mood. It's really fabulous. And you can even see that there's some skull images here in these gemstones. R6. Now this one should actually appear this way if it was upright. I do reversals. This is our 7. Not crazy about the way that some of the numerical order is on these cards. It looks like a 1 at a distance. So that's not fabulous. R8. R9. Really nice. I mean, this would be a great deck to read with, even for Halloween, full moons. R10. Now we're getting into our court cards. Two lovely ladies. Our queens. And our kings. Now we're into the suit of spades. And I can zoom in there a little bit for you so you can see her. Our two. Beautiful threes. Look at all the detail in here. So you can see the dragon image up close. Our four. Gorgeous rose. Lots of detail on the right-hand cards too. And I like the fact that there's some writing that appears in the backgrounds. Our six. The sevens. Our eight. I wonder if I could just leave it there. Give us enough that we could just not zoom in and out, but enjoy them in detail. Again, I don't like the way the 8 is over here. And this 8 here is not a... So the type of style that they used for the numbers, not fantastic. Our 9. The 10 of spades. Now this one here, not sure entirely what's going on in that image. We'll go on. There's our jacks. Our queens. This one came up a lot for me when I was doing readings. The king. And into the clubs. Our 2 of clubs. So this one actually would be upright there. So that's like the death moth. But look at the fabulous detail in this lady over here. The 3, both energetic cards. The 4, the 5s, our 6 of clubs, seven of clubs. Now you can just make out here this skull. in the tuxedo. Our 8s. Nine of Wands, really powerful pictures. Our 10 of Wands. I'd say time might be running out. They're about to do some dastardly deeds over there. Jacks. Very different coloring when we look at these two together. But strong women in these decks. Our Queens. And our King. This is another, this King often was stalking me when I was doing readings. Now we're into the hearts. Our 2 of Hearts. The 3. Fours. Five. Both really fun decks. Sixes. Seven. Our 8s. And these shuffle really, really well. Our 9s. I guess this is our, I was going to say it's like a Swiss Army knife, but I'm not sure. Our 10s. Great dragon, but wonderful. Almost like a death card with the scythe there. Really neat. Our jacks. This reminds me of an image out of one of the fairy decks of Brian Froud's. Our queens. And our kings. So let's just take these away for a second here and maybe give a little shuffle. And I've got some going different ways here, but I just want to show you what they look like, maybe as a grouping. Get some different ones here. So that's 3 cards from the Anne Stokes. Be super duper on a black cloth. And can you imagine this Joker looking at you? Woo-wee! And then let's take a few from the Alchemy deck. Couple of queens together with a 3 of spades. So I really, really think that if you want to start with playing cards, maybe get an inexpensive deck to first sort of figure things out. But then when you're ready to branch off into something else, and especially if you're reading for other people, these would really put on a nice show on the table. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back here. And if you have any playing card decks that you've worked with that have really been outstanding for you, I'd like to hear about it.